Yo, YouTube, what's going on? And welcome back to some more MLB The Show 21. Today, I'm going to do a roster update video for you guys. Just guys that I looked into that I think are going to go up a level, from gold to diamond and silver to gold and bronze to silver. So you can invest in them for the next roster update and make some stubs that way. So I'm going to give you a list of guys that I looked into pretty heavily that I think have a good chance of going. Some of them might not make it. Some of them definitely will, 100%. I'll tell you which ones will. Well, at least I think they should. You never know what happens. It's not a 100% guarantee that they will. But I feel pretty confident on some of them. And some of them are a little iffy. But I'm going to go through them, let you guys figure it out, which ones you want to invest in and all that. It's a great time in the next few days to invest because there is a sale on Stubs, or not Stubs, but on packs. You see here, 50% off on all packs. So all live series cards are dropping, and they're dropping fast in price. So that means you can pick them up cheap, a lot cheaper than you would if this wasn't going on. And whenever they go up in level, the next roster update, you can make some money on them. Let's go ahead and filter the live series. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the first guy I'm going to talk about. We're going to start with diamonds and work our way down all the way to bronze. There's a few bronze that I think are good investments. I mean, you don't make much money off them, but you do pretty much. If you can get these bronzes at 25 stubs, you pretty much 4 or 5 times your money out of them. So I mean, it's worth investing in some bronze, but it takes a lot of buy orders to actually make a decent amount of profit on it. But you put like $10,000 or 10,000 stubs into a bronze, and he goes up to silver, then quick sell them. I mean, you just made 3 times your investment already just doing that. So, anyways, we'll get right into it, and we are going to start with the diamonds here. I'm sorry, I meant we're going to start with the golds to diamonds. Golds to diamonds. I'm not going to go over any diamonds for investment wise. Like I said, because the sale pack, like Trout has dropped from 530,000 to 390 in a day. So all of these cards, they're going to take forever to come back up. You can try to invest in them, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. I would just stick to roster update investments. All right, here we're going to go with golds. All right, the first guy we are going to talk about here is Giovanni. I think Giovanni has a good chance, about 95% chance of going diamond. His ERA is below his average. His strikeouts case per nine is about the same. His walks per nine is the lowest it's been, and his home runs per nine is the lowest it's been. So he can get points. And his walks per nine and his home runs per nine, they're both 78 and 64. He can definitely get a few points in that, which will push him up over the edge. So I think it's, like I said, it's not 100% on Giovanni here, but I think it's about 95% chance. We want to invest some stubs in him. I think he has a good chance of going diamond. All right, next up is Mr. Ozzy Albies. Now, he has been on fire. He's batting .367 over the last 7 games. His slug over the last 7 is .833. He definitely needs a little bit of a boost to his contact rate and his power rate. And just that little bit of boost, I think, will get him to diamond pretty safe and easily. This is one of the guys that I think is going to be a 100% chance of going diamond next roster update. I mean, we still have the rest of 7 days, over 7 days before, or no, it's not over 7 days, but we still have about a week before the roster update. So unless he does completely horrible, batting .367 over the last 7 games, and .833 slug over the last 7 games, I think he's going to get the stats he needs to push him up to 85. So I think Ozzy Albies here is a 100% bet on going diamond. And even if he's not right now, I don't see him going down at all. I don't see him going down to an 83. So at 3,700 stubs, you can go ahead and buy some of him if you want. What I like to do is I'll put in orders below that. So I'll put in a bunch of orders, at 3,500, And then if he doesn't go, I'll just cancel the orders. If he does go, I have my orders locked in already. I don't have to worry about it, and eventually they'll get down and they'll fill. All right, next guy we are going to talk about is Mr. George Springer. Now, George Springer is recently back. He's batting .333 over his last 7. As you can see, it's really not going to take much of anything to get him to go up over. I think he is another 100% lock to be going diamond if he keeps up the streak that he's going right now. He, like I said, he just needs a little bit of boost to his contact, and he should be going up over. And batting .333, he should get that boost next roster update. So George Springer is your next gold to diamond. All right, the next one I got up here is Freddie Peralta. Now this one's an iffy. I'm maybe like 70% to 75% chance on him. It depends on his next start, how good his next start is. He does have a lower ERA than his career average. He has the second highest Ks per 9 on it, and he has the lowest hit per 9. He struck out two games ago. He struck out 10 batters, and his last game that he played, he struck out 8. So I see him getting a little bit of a boost to his Ks per 9. I don't know if he's going to go. Like I said, he really needs a boost to his walks per 9. If he can get that, then he'll probably go over. But like I said, this one's about a 70% chance. This is someone that's good to invest in. And if it doesn't happen this time, if he has a good start, it'll happen. If it doesn't happen, maybe possibly for next time. But like I said, you want to fill in lower orders than what he's going for right now, which he's going to drop later on too. So, all right, the next guy I got up right now is Matt Barnes. Now, Matt Barnes, he's not 100% one, but he's kind of a sleeper. Like you see, he's not really going for much. He's going for 1,600 right now. This would be a good guy to invest in if he doesn't go this roster update. He more than likely will next roster update as long as he keeps up the good work. Right now, he needs a boost. His walks per 9 and his home runs per 9 both could use increase in the stats. And right now, his 2021 stats are actually, all of them are better than his career stats. So he should be getting a boost to walks. He should be getting a boost to home runs per 9. So if he can get those, I see him going 85. You get those this roster update or next roster update. But he's a good investment. He's very cheap right now. Something good to invest in just to see if he goes. All right, the next one we have up here is Teoscar Hernandez. Now, this one's about 95% for me. I think he's going to go. I'm pretty sure. He's batting 283 this year against righties. And you can see he definitely can use a boost to his contact versus right and his power versus right. And that's all it's going to take to get him to 85. His last 7 days, he's batted 296. So I definitely see him getting that contact boost to right and power boost to right. 283 versus righties, he should. He's not going to need much, like I said. If he can get his power up to 70s and his contact maybe 80, he's definitely going. So this is one that 100%, 95%, 100% on. Not this. If he doesn't go this roster update, he for sure will next roster update as well as he's playing. So invest in him now. You should definitely invest into him. I actually have I thought I had a few of them. I got a few buy orders in on them. I don't actually have them yet. I have some lower buy orders in on them. But yeah, this is definitely one you want to invest in. Going diamonds. And that's all the diamonds that we have right now, gold to diamonds. We're going to go over quite a few silver to gold. You can make a lot of money on the silver to gold, so we're going to go over a few of them. All right, the first silver to gold that I have on the list here is Hunter Renfroe. Now, he definitely needs a boost to his stats here, especially on his contact to right and power to right. Over the last seven games, he's batting .391. He's batting .247 this year against righties, so he's definitely should be getting a contact increase on his right, and he's not going to need much to get up to 80. As you can see right now, he's already playing at 81 with just 9+ on his contact to the left. He batted .378 through June, so yeah, This one, I'm pretty sure about 100% on him going to gold over the next roster update. As long as he keeps up the good work, but 391 average over the last 7 games. Yeah, he definitely needs a boost to his contact versus right. So we got this one locked in. Hunter Renfroe going gold. All right, next silver to gold we have Paul Goldschmidt. Now Paul Goldschmidt, he's already playing up as an 83. As you can see, his contact rate and power rate are boosted up. He's batting 308 his last 7 games. Batting 250 versus righties and 262 versus lefties for the year. So he definitely can use an increase, especially to right at 250 versus righties. His contact should go up versus rights. So this one, like I said, it's another very good possibility, 90% chance or so he goes up. As you can see, he's already playing up to 83. Be a good one to invest in right now, and quick sell him whenever he goes gold. You can see that Paul's going for 500 right now, so you're making 500 stubs, flipping him. You buy him at 500 right now, and then as soon as he goes gold, you can quick sell him for 1,000. Same with Hunter Renfroe, is going for 640 right now. And you don't have to buy these right now. If you're worried about them not making gold, what you can do is you can put in an order below what it's going for. Like, I would put in an order at 555 for Hunter Renfroe, and I put in like, I don't know, put in like 50 of them. And then if he goes gold, your order is still going to stay. So it eventually will sell down to your orders, and you'll eventually fill your orders in, and then you can just quick sell them whenever you get them. You're going to tie up your stubs a lot longer that way, but it's pretty much risk-free. So if he doesn't go, you don't lose a bunch of stubs. So I like doing it that way. But all right, let's move on to the next one. All right, the next one I think should be 100% going to gold. David Fletcher. He should have went last update. He didn't. For sure, needs to go this update. I don't see why he wouldn't, but you know, roster updates are bullshit. So we'll see. But this one's probably my highest percentage chance I think of going from silver to gold. There's no reason he shouldn't. Over the last 7 games, he's batting 310. He's batting 421 over the last 15 games. He's batting 345 against lefties this year and 264 against righties. He has a 344 batting average in June. So those stats you can definitely see need to increase a little bit. Maybe not so much on the contact, but his power stats need to increase. I actually don't have his slug percentage on here. I didn't write it down. But yeah, it definitely should be getting increased. I mean, 30 power anyways. Even a boost to the contact with his batting average, 421 over the last 15. Yeah, he needs a boost to his contact regardless. So, and it's not going to take much, like he says, at 79 to get him up over that threshold. So, I think this one is going almost 100%. Invest in them if you can. I've invested in them. I got some of them. It's 76 of them right now. I need to buy a bunch more, but yeah. All right. Go to the next one. The next guy I got up here is Alberto Mondesi. Now, he's on fire. He's batting 370 over his last 7 games, 361 over his last 15 games. He's batting 308 this year versus lefties and 391 versus righties. So pretty much all of his hitting attributes need boosted up, need some points added to him. This is another one that I think is pretty much a 100% chance. That's pretty much a lock-in for me that he's going to be going gold. This next roster update, unless something completely crazy happens, and he goes 0 for fucking 70 somehow. But I definitely see him getting upgraded, and I've already invested in him some myself. I've got 200 of them. Buy him cheap right now. He's going for 358. And when he goes gold, you quick sell him for 1,000. So right there is your 600 profit, easy. So make sure you invest in. So my locks go. The next one we're talking about is actually right under him, Ryan Presley. He has his lowest ERA. His ERA is lower than his career. His Ks per 9 is above average. His walks per 9 is below. So pretty much all of his stats are better than his career stats right now. His last 7 games, he has a 0 ERA. He has 14 strikeouts in his last 7 innings, which is 2 strikeouts per per inning. So definitely his Ks per nine is going to get a boost to it. I definitely see that happen. It's another guy I think is pretty much going to be there, almost 100%. You see right now with his inside edge, he's playing up at 83. So the only thing I don't like is with closing pitchers, they don't get enough play time to boost their stats enough. But with his last seven games, he has a 0 ERA. Last 14 innings, he has last 7 innings, he has 14 strikeouts. So I mean, he definitely should be getting a boost to his K per 9. As you see, he's playing plus 11 right now, and that's enough to get him up to 83. So I definitely see him going gold this next update, if not maybe the one after that. Like I said, closing pitchers are a little iffy, but it's a good chance, good investment right here, especially at 571. I don't see him dropping at all, so if he hits 1,000, then free money. All right, now we're gonna do some bronze to silver. Like I said, you can make some good money on bronze to silver. You just have to spend the time to invest in them because it's a pain to buy them at 25 a pop and put in 1,000 orders at 25. But you can definitely, when he goes up to silver, you can quick sell them for 100. So you're getting 4 times your money out of it. You're putting 25 in, and you're selling them for 100. Definitely worth investing in. If you got 10 minutes to spare to put in a bunch of orders at 25 or below 30 or something like that on some of these guys, definitely jump on it. Definitely take it, especially with the stub sale or the pack sales going on, because people are just quick selling these as fast as they get them. So you're gonna pile them up and pile them up and pile them up. First guy I got here is Nicky Lopez, which I have no idea why this guy is a bronze and he's not a silver. He's going insane right now. He's batting 364 over his last 7, 413 over his last 15 games. All of his stats are above his career stats right now. He's batting 333 for the month of June, 270 against lefties, and 268 versus righties. He needs boosted up. There's without a doubt in my mind, this guy is going to go silver this next roster update. 100%. Jump on him right now. He's only going for 25. You're put $10,000 into this guy, buy 10,000 stubs worth of this guy, and next roster update, you're going to turn that 10,000 into 40,000. That's all I got to say. Just Nicky Lopez, buy him. All right, next guy I have on here, as you see, he's playing up as a silver right now at 75. Josh Reddick. He is batting 333 over his last 7 games with a 611 slug percentage. So you can definitely see his power versus right, his power right, and his power left, 50 and 55. Batting 611 slug, he should be getting a boost to those stats right there, which should push him right up over the edge to 75. It's a good investment. I don't have 100% lock on this one. I'd say maybe about 75. So good to invest. Like I said, it's only 25 stubs. Not a big deal. If he doesn't go, you can still sell him for 100. It takes longer. All right, up next is Mr. Wade Miley, which I don't understand why Mr. Wade Miley isn't a silver either. He's got a 2.53 ERA over his last 20 innings pitched. He has 18 strikeouts. All of his stats are better than his career averages right now. So I definitely see him getting a boost to Ks per 9, maybe a boost to walks per 9, maybe a boost to home runs per 9. And he doesn't need much to get to 75, just a little bit of a boost, and he's going to be getting there. So definitely one worth investing in. If you don't have him yet, pick him up. 25, 26. Definitely worth grabbing. I might have to put some orders in for him myself. That's pretty much all the updates I have for you guys right now. This last one here is one that I am keeping an eye on. Mr. Joe Kelly himself for the Dodgers. He had surgery on his shoulder there last year, and he's been coming back, and he's been coming back hot. He has a 0 ERA over his last 7 games. His strikes per 9 is higher. His walks per 9 is lower. His home run per 9 is lower. His hits per 9 is lower. He has a 2.5 ERA over his last 15, and also he has his velocity's at 99. It says his four-seam fastball's at 97, but since his surgery, he's actually increased his velocity. In the past few games he's pitched, he's been hitting 100 and 101 pretty consistently. So I see him getting a boost to velocity, even though it's at 99. He's also been throwing a lot more change-ups as well, so I see him getting a boost to maybe break. But he's definitely should be getting a boost to walks and home runs and hits and strikeouts. This is a long-term one, definitely. I'm going to say buy him at 25. Don't buy him above 25, but definitely sit on this guy. Put in, 1,000 stubs a day on him or something like that and just sit on him for a while. Because he's, without a doubt, 100% before this year is up. He's definitely going to be going silver, if not gold. It just takes longer for relief pitchers and closing pitchers to increase their stats. But with what he's doing right now, like I said, he's hitting 100 and 101 on his pitches. I definitely see him getting a boost. All of his stats are better than his career stats right now, and he's just tearing it up. So definitely one that you want to look into, definitely one you want to see. If you guys found this video helpful at all, please leave a like, sub, all that stuff. This took a lot of time to actually go into, look at all their stats, make sure I'm picking good picks for you guys. And hopefully you guys make a lot of stubs doing this. Pretty much every single guy I've mentioned on here, I am going to invest in myself. So if we don't make a bunch of stubs, I'm right there with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I looked into them. This took a while. Went through all their stats and everything. So if you found it helpful, make sure you leave a like, sub, all that good shit. And we'll catch you guys next time. Later.